Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today we're diving into Chapter 25 of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, titled Shell Cottage. This chapter offers a much-needed pause after the intense escape from Malfoy Manor, grounding the trio in a moment of healing, grief, and crucial decision-making as they prepare for the next stage of their journey. The chapter begins with Harry, Ron, Hermione, and the rescued prisoners arriving at Shell Cottage, a small and peaceful home on the edge of the sea belonging to Bill and Fleur. Their arrival is emotional. Hermione is unconscious after her torture, Luna and Dean are exhausted, and Harry's mind is consumed by Dobby's death. Inside the cottage, Fleur immediately begins tending to Hermione, while Bill helps the others settle and ensures they are safe, but Harry cannot rest. The grief of losing Dobby weighs heavily on him. The house elf died saving them, and Harry feels a fierce responsibility to honor that sacrifice. He decides, quietly and firmly, that he will bury Dobby without magic. This choice becomes one of the most symbolic acts in the entire series, Harry laboring with his own hands for someone who gave everything to protect him. On the beach, Harry, Ron, and Dean begin digging the grave. The sand is wet and heavy, the work exhausting, but Harry insists on doing it all without spells. Luna and Bill join them, providing comfort and silence. Finally, once the grave is complete, they wrap Dobby's small body in a blanket and gently lower him in. Luna speaks kind words, a blessing that feels both soft and powerful. They mark the spot with smooth stones and place a simple inscription, "Here lies Dobby, a free elf." Inside Shell Cottage, the atmosphere is warmer but tense. The rescued Mr. Ollivander and Griphook are recovering, but both are deeply shaken by their time in Malfoy Manor. When Harry goes to speak with Ollivander, the wand maker reveals crucial information. Voldemort is searching for the Elder Wand, part of a legend Harry has only recently begun to understand. It becomes clear that Voldemort believes a greater wand is needed to defeat Harry, and he is dangerously close to finding it. Harry's conversation with Griphook is equally important. The goblin reveals that Godric Gryffindor's sword is a powerful object because it absorbs the qualities of what strengthens it, explaining why it can destroy Horcruxes. But Griphook's expression changes when Harry asks about Gringotts. Something in Bellatrix Lestrange's vault has frightened her deeply, and Harry begins piecing together the idea that a Horcrux may be hidden there. However, Griphook does not offer help without cost. And a silent, uncertain bond begins to form between them. As Hermione recovers, the trio reflects on what happened in Malfoy Manor, especially the torture she endured. Her strength and resilience impress both Ron and Harry, but the danger of their mission becomes painfully clear. If they continue, there is no guarantee all of them will survive, but something has shifted inside Harry. The grief he carries from Dobby's death becomes clarity. Standing on the beach after sunset, gazing at the endless horizon, he realizes their path forward. They must continue the hunt for Horcruxes, and the next step lies in breaking into Gringotts. For the first time, Harry stops waiting for Dumbledore's guidance. Dobby's grave becomes a turning point. Harry chooses his own direction with renewed purpose. Key moments in the chapter include arrival at Shell Cottage, the trio and rescued prisoners reach safety after the chaos of Malfoy Manor, Dobby's burial, Harry digs the grave by hand, symbolizing loyalty, love, and respect, Luna's comforting words, her gentle tribute at Dobby's burial brings a peaceful farewell. Ollivander's revelation, Voldemort is searching for the Elder Wand, confirming Harry's fears. Griphook's insight, the truth about Gryffindor's sword and the suspicious treasure in Bellatrix's vault, Harry's turning point. He decides to continue the Horcrux mission with his own judgment, not relying on Dumbledore's past guidance. Differences between the book and the movie. Dobby's burial scene. The movie skips Harry digging the grave by hand, which is one of the most powerful symbolic moments in the book. Ollivander's conversation, the detailed explanation of wand lore in the Elder Wand is far more in-depth in the book. Griphook's negotiation, the book includes a careful, tense build-up to Griphook's cooperation, whereas the movie shortens this tension. Shell Cottage atmosphere, the book spends more time showing healing, recovery, and emotional reflection compared to the movie's fast pacing. Harry's reflection, his emotional and psychological transformation at Dobby's grave is much clearer in the book. That wraps up Chapter 25, Shell Cottage. This chapter stands out as a powerful blend of grief, healing, and clarity. Dobby's burial shifts Harry emotionally into maturity, and the crucial information from Griphook and Ollivander sets the trio on a new and dangerous path. With renewed determination, Harry is ready to face the next step, breaking into Gringotts. What part of this chapter moved you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next time for chapter 26.